Karnataka CM Siddaramaiah is on a warpath with the centre, claiming that the latter is choking funds to the state. He is taking his entire cabinet and all Congress MLAs to Delhi on February 7 to stage a protest. In Karnataka, the Congress will hold a massive protest on Wednesday, alleging stepmotherly treatment by the centre. Siddaramaiah has also invited MPs and MLAs of BJPs and JDS to join him in Delhi. It seems like all is set for Siddaramaiah's grand war with the centre. But alas, as he beats the war drums to a crescendo, there is sobering news for the CM from the digital realm. His BJP is pauperizing Karnataka argument is not paying off. Actually, it's backfiring on him. On February 4, Siddaramaiah launched the hashtag South Tax Movement, a Twitter campaign to build a pressure group on governments from the South. The intent is to mount pressure on the 16th Finance Commission to devolve better tax revenues to the well-performing states of the South. That the states from the South, which receive only a fraction of the taxes they contribute to the national exchequer, is a lingering issue which does need to be looked into seriously. But the issue was the content of Siddaramaiah's tweet. Siddaramaiah had put out a tweet claiming that Karnataka has faced significant challenges with a reduced tax devolution share post the 15th Finance Commission, resulting in a loss of over 45,000 crore rupees in the last 4 years. He said that this injustice cannot stand. He demanded fair treatment and justice for Kannadigas to ensure the state's welfare. While the hashtag said South Tax Movement, Siddaramaiah's tweet was all about his self-created headache. The severe drought of funds his government finds itself in. He was trying to pass off this headache as a noble mission of the governments of all states of the South. It just didn't wash. The long thread of reactions to his tweet revealed that Twitterati, at least the type who read and react, have no faith in Siddaramaiah's BJP is choking me narrative. Reply after reply after reply is an indictment of Siddaramaiah and his handling of the finances of the state. It would be facile to dismiss this tide of anger on X as that of paid BJP trolls, as the Congress would be tempted to say. But the arguments they mount to trash the CM's claims are sharp, stark, blunt and even nuanced. Very few of them would qualify as hate-filled trolling. So today, as Siddaramaiah and his party get ready to fly to Delhi, we thought it would be good to study what the public is making of this fight for funds. So here is a selection of just a few from the deluge of reactions to Siddaramaiah's tweet. The public has challenged him on many counts. To make it easy for presentation and consumption, I have clubbed the reactions under 5 clusters. Cluster 1, tweets relating to Congress guarantees. Cluster 2, facts. Cluster 3, misrepresentation. Cluster 4, political taunts. Cluster 5, whining CM. I will show you and read out a few tweets under each cluster. Cluster 1, Congress guarantees. The biggest chunk of the responders think that Karnataka is in this situation today because of the 58,000 crore burden that the Congress guarantees have placed on the state budget. Let's take a look at the first tweet.
Devolution is not the issue. All your freebies are. Have the courage to call out your own follies.
On to the next.
The Congress miscalculated the cost of the guarantees they offered as freebies to win the election. Now they have turned into beggars to keep the wheel rolling. The federal structure is what they all hailed before reaching this situation.
Here's the third one on the guarantees. It's more pointed and more damning.
Sir, the problem is, just to make a failed dynasty PM, you ruined the state finances by giving mindless freebies. Please be honest and ask yourself to work for betterment of Karnataka. You bring such bogus narratives just before an election. Come out of the clutches of fake Gandhi hire.
Now on to the next cluster, that is facts.
The 15th Finance Commission submitted its report on 9th November 2020 to the Honorable President of India. The final report for the 2021-26 period was tabled in the Parliament on 1st February 2021. After 3 years, suddenly before Lok Sabha election, you realized, CM Avare, for transparency and comparison's sake, please publish tax revenue contributions to Center Kitty and distribution back to states from 2011 to 2024. How does the chart look for comparative states like Karnataka, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal over the decades? How is tax revenue getting used in UP, Bihar, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh? You have not answered my earlier question. What was Karnataka's share of taxes in 2013-2014 when you were the CM and your party was in power in center also? Write a letter to the 16th Finance Commission. Request for no further unfair. Give the money according to district-wise, not state-wise. Below average per capita income in half of Karnataka.
In effect, the last quoted tweet was pointing out that the best forum for Siddaramaiah to complain was the 16th Finance Commission, not the central government. Now, on to the next cluster of tweets on misrepresentation of facts by Siddaramaiah. Many took a jibe at Siddaramaiah, labeling him a liar for trying to make a convoluted argument on tax devolution while knowing fully well that it happens on the recommendations of the Finance Commission.
Liar Siddaramaiah knows that tax devolution to the states or union territories is done on the basis of recommendations of the Finance Commission, which depends on certain factors including population, demographics and a slew of other factors. But Mr. Liar CM won't say it here. He won't tell the public that how the freebies were promised by him before coming to power without checking financial feasibility, and is now finding ways to pin it on the center. Highly shameful. Nonsense. Besides, either northern states are Bimaru or you have unfair distribution. Can't have both.
Next cluster of tweets I have picked are particularly embarrassing to Siddaramaiah, who has spent his political lifetime as a self-declared socialist. This cluster I am calling political taunts.
Aren't you a socialist party? This is textbook socialism, distribution of wealth. Socialism is amazing until our political comfort is compromised, that is.
Now, several Twitterati approached the subject with a touch of sarcasm as they asked CM Siddaramaiah not to cry, alleging misappropriation of funds. They too seemed well aware of how the state gets its share of the tax revenue pie. Now, on to the last cluster on my list, the whining CM. Many netizens pointed out how Siddaramaiah has made it a habit of blaming the centre for everything that he is unable to do in Karnataka.
Have you thought about the losses due to freebies you promised to win elections? Handling of finance is most important task of government. Don't cry. And Karnataka Finance Minister already met the Finance Minister and must have got all the details. Fix your house in order. Reduce freebies. Since Siddaramaiah became CM, all he is doing is crying and crying because freebies have left the state bankrupt. Central government released funds as per Finance Commission recommendation. Only next Finance Commission will take a call. In between, you or DK brothers cannot cry and make dharna in Delhi. 15th Finance Commission recommendations came. I think it was during your earlier tenure.
These responses make one thing crystal clear. Netizens are just not accepting Siddaramaiah's narrative. They think Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, when she tore down Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary's arguments to bits in the Lok Sabha yesterday, she said this while obliquely referring to the 58,000 crore Congress guarantees of Siddaramaiah.
Have you started spending on items which you were not supposed to spend? I'm not even questioning that. Do spend it. But don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on the center because it goes by the rule book. It has to give it, it will give. If the expenditure are going into areas which cannot be sustained by your budget, I'm not answerable for that.
Looks like Siddaramaiah is going to have a hard time convincing people that the coming financial crisis in Karnataka is because of the BJP. Good luck to him for his dharna in Delhi tomorrow. This is Gautam Shankar for India Today SoSouth.